Hey everybody, welcome back to WoW Classic and the Season of Mastery. We are starting off at Nessingwary's expedition today, and we're looking for regular panthers and regular tigers and regular raptors. Raptors, panthers, and tigers. Oh my, I know it's an exciting way to start an episode. We are going to be in Stranglethorn for a little while, guys. The good thing is, the quests are stacked in such a way that we're able to get a few things done in a single outing. So that's kind of what I like about Stranglethorn, especially when you come here. Anywhere between level 34 and 36, you have access to do quite a bit within your level range. We're going to head back here and come up on this plateau, because that's where we're going to find regular panthers, and I think we'll also find regular tigers kind of in the same area. Yeah, here we go. Here's a regular tiger. Looks like this area has just been cleared out by the guys that we saw run by, so it might be a couple minutes before we get a bunch of respawns coming up. I think people are starting to realize that inviting others who are around during these kill quests is a really great idea, and just the way to go. We've got some goblins over here, and we have a couple of quests that have to do with goblins. Singing Blue Crystal Shards is the one that comes to mind. Oh, these are from Basilisk. For some reason I thought these were goblins. Here we go, Tumbled Crystals. Venture Company Geologist. Okay, so are these guys geologists? No, they're miners. We'll leave the goblins alone for now. They don't seem to be the ones we need, and we'll focus on helping our group mates kill some of the wildlife here. We also need trolls for a couple of different things, so if we come across some trolls that are kind of isolated and on their own, and if we take them out, that can only help us with other quests. Yeah, there's going to be an entire troll encampment here. We're not going to go into it, but that's Zulkunda, and I believe we have 2 tablets that come from Zulkunda. Yeah, the 3rd and 4th are in the ruins of Zulkunda, so at least now we know where this is at. Maybe when we're going for our blood scalp ears, we'll fight through there and see if we can find the tablets. All these guys are down here doing some work for us on the tigers. Pretty sure if we keep going south, we are also gonna find raptors. Oh, and either the group disbanded or we got booted for being too far away. Oh well. Yeah, we were kind of off doing our own thing for a minute, so. Well, we got the 5 out of 10 tigers and 3 out of 10 raptors. Or panthers. 0 raptors so far. Raptors are going to be a little bit south of us, I think. Fade leaf. Don't mind if I do. Oh, okay, it's gone. Thank you, Lemon Factory. Maybe if that guy drops threat on it, maybe he'll come back to us. Who knows? Yeah, there we go. Oh, he's not tagged though. I was hoping that once he had leashed him, that maybe that would free him up to be ours. Apparently that's not going to happen. Oh well. What is that? One-handed axe. That's a weird icon. I don't know if I've ever seen this icon before in my entire life. I can't even tell really what I'm looking at. Is it a hand holding a blade? It almost looks like a straight razor. Anyway, Hacking Cleaver of the Wolf, 3 agility, 3 spirit. Probably a good hunter weapon. Not necessarily to use, obviously, but just for the stats. You guys know what I mean. There's actually something like really relaxing and just kind of good feeling about being back in Stranglethorn, and I didn't really know if I would ever say that, but it's true. It's really nice to know that we have just a ton of quests to do here, and that for a little while I don't have to run around as much between zones. Obviously that part of the game might be coming back, you know, in 6 or 7 levels, but feels good to know that for now we have plenty to do, and whatever we want to do is just a runaway. I've been trying to be diligent about following up on distant fetch quests that kind of send you back and forth. It's something that I'm really bad about in WoW, because obviously I find just traveling back and forth boring, as maybe most people do. But I've been trying to keep up on them, but because of that I often feel like I spend a lot of time in a day off recording, just running from one place to another. It kind of eats into my questing time, which obviously affects how fast we level, and like normally that wouldn't bother me as much, except that, you know, the Season of Mastery, having the accelerated release cadence and the faster leveling, it's clearly intended that you just level up as quick as you are comfortable with. You know, they want you to get into the endgame content and be doing dungeons to gear up for, you know, best in slot pre-raid gear. They really want you to be doing all that, right? So, yeah, it's nice to be like 100% and like follow up on a lot of these quests, because some of them are really interesting. But at the same time, part of me says, hey, I can take this hour and a half and just go somewhere and focus on grinding out quests that are actually doable in an area, and I can level up faster. And eventually this old content will be irrelevant, and we'll be doing dungeons and getting into raids and doing all the stuff that we're like really, really excited for outside of the leveling experience. So I'm often torn whether to like keep following up on those things and doing the travel bits, or just buckling down and questing. And it changes a little bit from day to day. Today is definitely a buckle down and spend whatever time I do have knocking out some quests here. Trying to get to level 35. I think level 35 would be a good level to try to do Scarlet Monastery. Alright, we've got all 10 of our panthers and all 10 of our tigers. Now, I do want to head a little bit to the south and see if we can find the raptors. Although, it's hard to pass up all of these herbs. Although maybe we want to turn these in first. Maybe we turn these in and we grab the next levels of both of them. Because I have a feeling that around where we're going to find the raptors, we might also find some of the elder Stranglethorn tigers. So yeah, on second thought, let's just go back and get these turned in. And get the next ones in their chains. We also need some stuff from trolls. I don't know what all we need. Alright, we need blood scalp ears. And maybe that's it for right now, actually. Yeah, I guess that must be all that we need for right now, besides finding the tablets in the different ruins that are scattered throughout the zone. We know 2 of them already are over here. I don't know what this ruin is that's just to the south of us, but I guess we'll be finding that out pretty soon.
Greetings.
Alright, so 10 Shadow Maw Panthers.
Can I help you? Farewell.
And then Elder Tigers. The next level of the Panther chain is orange, which probably means they're not going to be in the same area that we're going to be finding the Elder Tigers. But I think we're going to head down here into this southern portion of the peninsula. and see if we can find some elder tigers around there. We'll also see what these ruins are. We're looking for the Bala Ruins. We know where the Zulkunda Ruins are. We need the Bala Ruins. The second is in the Vile Reef. That I actually have no idea, so... The Vile Reef is somewhere off of the coast of Stranglethorn. Somewhere. I just don't know exactly where it's at. These are the Takashi Ruins, so we don't actually need these. Some purple lotus in there, however. Oh, it wasn't in there, and we can't get it yet anyway. What does it require? 210. Wow, what are we at? 188. All right. Yeah, here we go. Here are some of the elder tigers. It's too bad that's an undead over there because I was definitely reaching for the invite button. Definitely planning for a Scarlet Monastery library run tonight, and I keep thinking how nice it would be to be level 35. I just don't know if that's actually going to happen or not. Alright, here are the Bala Ruins. Just because this place seems rather empty of enemies right now, let's go in here and we'll grab the tablet. For some reason I thought we would find... Oh, look at that. Oh, that's a last-tail raptor. We need regular old Stranglethorn raptors. And we don't really seem to be finding them over here. Yeah, this is another last-tail raptor. So, if the last tails are over here to the southwest, then maybe the Stranglethorn raptors are on the other side of the river. Let's try to focus on just the cats for right now. I thought we would be able to double this up it kind of makes me want to go hunt for the other raptors. And then pair these up, but I guess it doesn't matter. They're in the same area, but they're not wandering around each other. So the raptors seem to be clearly partitioned in their own little section, and the cats are in their own little section. It's not like the panthers and the cats were on the plateau, how we could just kind of fight between them. So maybe we don't have to worry so much about finding the other raptors and then coming back here. We'll fight a couple more. And if we run out of respawns to fight with the Elder Stranglethorn Tigers, maybe then we'll take a little journey. But I think we'll just focus these guys for now. I should definitely stop and get some health back after this. I am kind of trying to pull pretty quickly just because, especially today, we've kind of been fighting for enemy spawns with other players, so... okay, that didn't work because we had a bleed on us. Let's go ahead and eat instead. Well, we've killed a few trolls yet, and they're not very fond of dropping their ears, apparently. You'd think each troll has roughly 1.5 ears on average, taking into consideration battle damage and things like that. You'd think out of an average of 1.5 ears per troll, 3 trolls later we'd come out with at least 1 ear worth representing a troll ear. But that has not been the case. Looks like there are actually a few more of the Elder Stranglethorn Tigers down here in the valley. Including this one, who we did not even see. And if we're really lucky and nobody else comes around, these will be our last 2 that we need. Not sure what we were in combat with there for a second, but it looks like we're good now. Alright, that's 10 out of 10. We're going to head back and we're going to turn this in. And then I think we're going to hop across the river and I'm going to start looking for the regular Stranglethorn raptors. See if we can get any eyes on those. So that we can get the inevitable quest for the Lashtail raptors that we've now discovered. And I should probably just do this now because I keep forgetting, but we do have a couple of different potions we can use. Mainly we have some strong Troll's Blood potion, which just adds 6 regen every 5 seconds for an hour, so, you know, more passive regen can't be a bad thing. And then we have 1 elixir of defense.
Hey there. See you around.
Alright, and now for Tiger Mastery, we're on what may be the last part, the Paw of Sindal. So yeah, with that done, let's go ahead and we're going to head out, down here into this uncovered area. Or rather, undiscovered. It could be that we'll find the Shadow Maw Panthers somewhere down here as well. I know that they hang out in stealth most of the time, but I can't exactly recall where I found them at. They are elusive though, I remember that much. Of course, now that we don't need these guys, they're no doubt going to be all over us. There's this, like a sawmill or some kind of goblin area down there. Maybe that's where we get... What was it? Hostile takeover. Tumbled crystals. So this was us looking for Goblin Geologists. Maybe this is where we find Goblin Geologists. Yeah, they're definitely here. Whether or not we want to do this right now, that's another question. It is level 36 as far as the enemies go. What I really want to do is find the raptors, so maybe I'll just try to focus on that. That being said, if we find them all the way out here away from their camp, I guess I might as well just take them on. Now, hopefully they don't have a heal. If they can heal, that is going to be really unfortunate. I really wasn't thinking we'd have to go that far south to find the raptors, but when I'm thinking about what's up here, I don't think that they could possibly be up here either. Same for the panthers, like, yeah. These are just regular Stranglethorn tigers, so I doubt we're going to find raptors up here. We're probably not going to find the panthers. Let's just explore a little bit further to the south. Maybe we will reveal some of the map and have a better idea of where some things are at for the future. Yeah, now see down here we're getting into level 38 enemies, which doesn't really seem right either. So, what does that leave us? Well, firstly we avoid these guys. And then maybe we just come back down over here. Yeah, and see, this quest is orange, and these guys are also definitely orange, so probably not the smartest thing for us to be taking on right now. He resisted the effect of Thunderclap, that's interesting. Yeah, we need some big damage going out on this guy, otherwise we're going to be using a potion here. Well, that's a 1 out of 10, and I think I'm probably going to avoid them for the time being. We need to gain a couple of levels before we should rightly be fighting those guys. But the raptors, not so much, so I am going to continue kind of scouting things out here, because maybe we could check this area, but Gromgol is somewhere. Gromgol is somewhere down there, so... We have an elite Mosh Og warrior over here just kind of hanging out. And we are still in the level 37 territory as far as enemies go. We have some level 37 jungle thunderers down here that we don't need for anything, but they'd probably be really good at bashing our heads in. Which we're about to find out firsthand. Maybe we want to get back on the other side of the river. That could be a good idea. So, things we could do, we could work on this Singing Blue Shards. I keep getting the two of them confused. Hostile Takeover. We could work on this. We could do the Blood Scalp Ears, and we could try to make our way into the ruins of Zolkunda. We do need to find 2 tablets over there. Trying to think, because the Hostile Takeover is going to turn in all the way down in Booty Bay. But I've never had a problem finding raptors before, so I'm a little bit perplexed. They're probably somewhere really obvious that I just have forgotten, but... Yeah, see, these are all Lashtail raptors, and we need Stranglethorn raptors. It's really odd. And I know we eventually get a quest for Lashtail raptors as well. At least on the Horde side I thought we did. Well, we could work on blood scalp ears for a bit. That's not a terrible idea. We could work our way back into the ruins of Zolkunda and start looking for the tablets. That's something we could do. I could just try to figure out where these raptors are at. That could be something as well. Other than that, we could do the tumbled crystals, which I think we have to fight basilisks in order to do. So that is something that's going to be done over here along the coast anyway. So yeah, maybe heading up over into the ruins, it would not be a bad idea. Well, that led us right into a trap chasing after that herb. Let's jump down here and maybe break line of sight. Hopefully, possibly, maybe. Of course, let's see if we can tag one of these guys. Here we go. That'll work. Realizing that finding 2 tablets inside this place might be a little bit of a challenge. Yeah, this is not the greatest situation we've been in, that's for sure. This guy is still alive, and now we have a caster to deal with here. Let's get a bleed going on both of these guys, or we'll just chase after them. That's fine too. I guess we're just on the lookout for anything that appears to be a tablet. It's probably going to be hidden in one of these little buildings though, which means we kind of have to either know exactly what we're looking for or be poking our heads into every single building, which, I mean, there are a lot of trolls here. There's a lot of dead trolls here too, thanks to the efforts of some horde members, but just trying to kind of look inside these structures and see if we can get eyes on any of the tablets. We're probably just confusing the hell out of this poor priest. It almost seems unfair to involve anybody else in this madness. It would be cool if this is one of those situations where they put a little dot on your mini-map. Oh, this guy's level 37. Perfect. Perfect. This guy seems really confused. Yeah, he did not know how he was going to get to us, but he figured it out. Alright, I do have eyes on one of the tablets apparently. I can see it all the way over there. Now, that being said, we're not doing great here because these guys are level 37 and we are decidedly not level 37. That's a huge problem. It's a huge problem, and if not for this orc, enemy faction nonetheless saved us there. Our buddy priest is about to get murdered off in a corner somewhere. Thankfully, we're not in combat with him or on his aggro chain or anything like that. So yeah, we've aggroed this guy around the corner. It's fine. He's level 36. We might be able to deal with him on our own. I say might. Yeah, we're in a really bad spot. Can I say really again? Yeah, we're in a really bad spot right now. I'd rather not die back here. But now I kind of have to reevaluate my plan in life because this is not going to work. This is just not going to work for me. Not at all. It's not working. It's not going to work. No part of it is going to work. We may or may not get this other tablet from the layout of all these guys over here. I don't know. Maybe if we take this one out, we can sneak in there, but it's looking doubtful. For some reason, the priest thought it was a good idea to like pull all these guys into the corner and then die and drop groups, so I can't really account for that, but that is what happened. Terrifyingly, I have aggroed something from below us, and they are now shooting us through the frickin' earth. Yeah, am I about to leave here? Absolutely. We're probably absolutely about to leave here. Like I said, I'd love to get this one tablet that we put eyes on. That would be really cool, but it's starting to seem like that might be too much to ask because we are just not a high enough level. Yeah, look at this. There's no way this happens. Not solo. Maybe if we had like 3 other people, we could figure it out. But yeah, I don't think this is happening right now. Other things we could do, yeah, we could do hostile takeover. I guess we could work on that. We could do singing blue shards. That should be easy. We can kill the easy trolls that are kind of around the other ruins for their ears. Seems like kind of a waste since we'd have to fight our way back here eventually anyway. I probably am just going to hold off on the ears until we are level 37 or 38. And we can come back here, and we know where one of them is. I'm going to try to remember its position on the mini-map. But yeah, it looks like we just have to go do other stuff, which is fine. I have a couple of things that need to be turned in down in Booty Bay, so I might hearth back to Stormwind and just fly down to Booty Bay and get that stuff turned in. And I don't know, then kind of go from there. Part of me says if we're going down to Booty Bay, I might as well do hostile takeover first. So maybe I will just try to run us out of here instead of hearthing out, which is honestly what I'm tempted to do in this situation, which is kind of a mess. got us into a little bit of a mess. Should have kind of realized by the scope of this place that it would have been more prudent to have a solid group and not just a random single person that we invited. But we didn't really see any other alliance folks besides the one warrior who didn't want to be in our group, so I guess at the end of the day there's not really a lot we could have done differently besides not come here at all. Yeah, I'm going to go back to the drawing board and figure out what to do next. Like I said, I think we'll go do hostile takeover. And then I'll get us down to Booty Bay. We'll turn a few things in. And maybe by then I'll figure out where the raptors are at. And we can just kind of go from there.